Okay, everyone, let's talk about material properties. So we see here, I just made a random cube. It's 2 inches by 2 inches, and I want to go and I want to change the material properties for this square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my component. I'm going to right click, and it's going to have the screen pop up. I'm going to want to go to physical material first. Okay, when I do, this little pop up comes up. And let's say I want to change the material. Right now, it has it as steel, but let's say that I want to do a plastic. Let's say we want ABS plastic. Okay. So all I need to do to apply it is I click on the material, I drag it over to the object, and then I let go. And then it applies it. If I want to change it, drag it, drop it. So there's so many different materials that we can use here, and there's so many different things that we can see from this stuff. Like if I wanted to change it to stone, look at all of the stone that you can change it to. Okay. Now let's say you want to find out more about each material. Let's go to marble. What you're going to do is you're going to click the material, you're going to right click it, you're going to go to edit. When you do, you see the density of that object right there. Now we could go to advanced and it would tell us a lot more about it. You can tell more about the appearance. You can set all this stuff, but honestly, this is stuff that you're not really going to use. And the furthest you guys are going to go to is edit and then this density right here. Okay. So that's how we can change the actual physical material. And there's a bunch of different materials that we can actually use all in this little window here. If you right click on the component, you can also go to appearance. So this is marble, but let's say that I want my marble to look blue. I don't know. We're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're going to click the paint one. So we're going to go here where we have this drop down. I go to paint, glossy. I just have a blue one. I pressed it. I'm dragging it over to my object. I let go. It turns blue. Let's say, no, that wasn't it. Let's turn it yellow. Okay, same thing. I click the yellow, grab it, drag it, drop it. Okay. So there are all these different colors and materials that you can actually like load in and see that. Okay. So this is how you can change the properties. You could also have changed this here under modify, these last two here. It tells you what you need to know. And what I also want to show you is this. You can right click it and take it to properties. And let's go to physical, and it'll tell you the mass, volume, density, area, all the stuff that we need to know for this square. Okay. So again, all you do is right click and it'll take you to physical, and it'll take you to properties. We care about the physical ones over here. Okay. Now another one that I want you to look at is this one back here. The reason I want you to look at it is right now I have this set as glass, but if I wanted to, I could change the appearance of it so it doesn't look like glass. So even though glass is see-through and yellow glass would still be see-through, if I change this to paint, you can't see through it. So I just want to make sure that we all know that appearance will also change like the characteristics that you might see with glass. And then again, properties, right click it, go to physical, and it'll tell you the mass, volume, density, and area. And again, the density is not nearly as dense as marble like we saw in the last one. So this is just some stuff that I wanted to highlight to you as we were going into our material properties.